We are in a decade of our life where we can make some changes now that will impact the rest of our lives, what we want retirement to look like. We are in the top money making decade of our life. We will make more money between now and the time we quit work than many of us have made collectively throughout most of the decades in our life. Hope does not compound, but math does. Nickels and dimes stack. Hope does not. Bills stack higher and have more value. Hope is not a retirement plan. Let's just face it. You can't feel your way into retirement. You can't stumble it. And by retirement, I mean financially stable, supported retirement. Yes, we can all retire. But if you don't have enough money, what is that going to look like? You may not choose to fully stop working because you enjoy what you do, or you want to develop some side hustles or some alternate income streams. Whatever activities that you plan to keep doing when you are no longer having to go into an office for somebody else, the world is your oyster. That is phenomenal. But without a plan, getting to retirement is going to feel like an uphill battle. With a plan, you're basically skipping from step to step, stone to stone. Yes, it still takes effort, it still takes focused intention. If you've not begun planning for retirement, you still have time. But it's going to be a little bit harder for you. If you started planning 20, 30 years ago, but you haven't done it quite as consistently or aggressively as you think you should have, now's the time. We are in the top money making decade of our life. We will make more money between now and the time we quit work and move on to other avenues and chapters in our lives than many of us have made collectively throughout most of the decades in our life. So this is exciting to know that we have money making potential, but we're all getting tired. Gen X, we've been through a lot. We're ready to lay it down or to move on to something that's greener pastures for us. When we were in our 20s, not one of us were thinking about retirement. In our 30s, life was getting a little bit more real, but we had years ahead of us, 30, 35 years, over twice our lifetime, still ahead of us before we had to worry about it or before it became real. Where are we now? You in your 40s? You like me in your late 50s? If I went by the number the government and society tells me is retirement, I got less than 10 years to go. That is awakening. Do I want to work for those many more years? No, I do not. I do not want to work for that longer. But I do know I need the peace of mind of what money I have, what money I need, and how long things are going to last before I have to take Social Security or start drawing out of what retirement accounts I have. Ignoring the math, ignoring the whole situation, it's a false sense of confidence and bravado and security. It's not going to work. It will fail. You need to know now what your future self has and figure out how you can set that person up for a much more peaceful existence. In the description, I have got a Master Your Money Plan workbook that will begin to walk you through basic budgeting, figuring out what your monthly expenses are, what you need on an annual basis, where those annual bills fall so you can prepare ahead of time for those now and or in retirement. I also have some mini courses coming out. Basic budgeting mini course. Go and sign up now. Get your free workbook, but sign up now so I can let you know when that course is available. Also, how do you monetize your life skills and turn it into a side hustle and income? I got a free workbook for that as well down there, and a mini course coming out for that too. I'm Jenny. I tell it like it is. I make sure that I hold up that proverbial mirror for you to look into, look yourself in the eyes, and let yourself know you're going to be okay, but you've got to arm yourself with knowledge. So come on back. I post on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Wednesdays is all about the cents to go along with the dollars we talk about on Saturdays. Share this video with somebody in your life who needs this information. Keep coming back. Leave in the comments below. Let me know. Have you already begun preparing for retirement? Do you know how much money you need every month? I look forward to talking with you guys some more, talking with y'all some more. Y'all keep coming back. Stop recording.